Hi everyone, it's Suzanne. Welcome to Tuesday's book recommendations. Today I have for you 5 of my favorite quick reads for writers, readers, and creators. So the first book I'm going to mention is I'd Rather Be Reading. Don't you love the title? I'd Rather Be Reading by Anne Bogle. I think the title says it all. This is a feel-good book for readers. I always liken it to having a box of chocolates while I'm in a bubble bath, reading my favorite book in a log cabin in the middle of the snow. If you get the point, it's a real comfort read. If that's a comfort scenario for you, it is for me. And I dare you to read this book and not walk away with a reading list to indulge in. And I feel that like this book is an indulgence for readers. I highly, highly recommend this book for any book lovers in your life. The second book I'm going to talk about, and this is called A Short Guide to a Happy Life by Anna Quindlen. And I picked this up in a secondhand store. I'm so grateful I came across it because it's from 2000, but it's still relevant today. She really talks about and reflects about what it's like to have a busy career as well as be a mom and to have a life in general and that intersection. And it's a good reminder to enjoy the life that you have. If you're not familiar, Anna Quindlen is a novelist as well as an author. Again, it's a quick read and a lovely size. If you want to put it in a stocking, for example, Christmas is coming. And the next book I picked is one of my favorites, Karl Ove Knausgaard, and it's called Inadvertent. And this is specifically for writers, I would say. Anybody that has a creative life would identify with the perseverance and the hard work that goes into writing. I do find this is not necessarily a quick read. It's more of a read in short spurts, kind of when you need some encouragement or just want to have a deep thoughts and reflection about your life as a writer. And to not feel alone, because I think that's one of the things with writing. It's easy to feel that you're in the trenches alone. And in terms of encouragement, I have another one. This is called Navigate Your Stars by Jessamine Ward. And I came across this book while watching one of Kayla's videos from Books and Lala. I'll link her below. But I'm really grateful that I found this book. It's very encouraging. And I actually looked at this book while I listened to an audio recording of Jessamine reading this book. And this was a commencement speech that she made at a college. Yeah, so the illustrations are by Gina Triplett, and they're gorgeous. Yeah, so I recommend both actually. I'm really happy to have both the audio as well as the hard copy. And she really encourages you to not give up basically on your dream. And she gets into her history growing up and her perseverance in writing for years and years. And I know in this society, it almost seems like we want instantaneous success and people look like they're getting instantaneous success. But that isn't the case for a lot of people. Writers and most creatives and artists know this. And I find this is a real pick-me-up when you need it to keep going and encouragement to keep going. The final one I'm going to mention is actually a novel, Still Writing the Perils and Pleasures of a Creative Life, Dani Shapiro. And I know you couldn't read this whole book quickly, but what you can do, and I do, is I pick up and I read parts of the book when I'm in the mood. And she lays it out beginning, middle, and end, which I think is fun, like to remind you of reading. So it's by Dani Shapiro, and I don't know if you're familiar, but she's one of my favorite memoirists. And one thing I like about this particular book is she is so reflective on herself and her process. So she really gets into the internal and external life of a writer, and I appreciate that so much. So again, that's Still Writing the Perils and Pleasures of a Creative Life by Dani Shapiro. And I'm just going to show you these books again. Here you go. Yeah, they're wonderful. Highly recommend. If you're looking for stocking stuffers for somebody that you love, Christmas season is upon us. They're perfect, and I also thought they would be perfect. See, this one's beautiful. I actually have this up on my bookshelf all the time, showing the beautiful cover. And it reminds me, yes, I'd rather be reading most of the time too. And Christmas is coming, and I thought this was also great because it is Nano Month. It is National Writers Month. All right, Take care. See you next Tuesday. So we have videos Tuesdays and Fridays. Fridays is on bookish things, but every Tuesday there's recommendations. So if you want to see some recommendations on certain types of books, leave them below. If you have a favorite book that's a short, quick read on writing or the creative process, please leave it below for all of us. Thank you. Bye.